Accusations against Clackamas County SWAT team members over racially motivated excessive force are now moving forward to trial.
The law enforcement officers are accused of failing to provide medical care and allowing a 22-year-old black man to die slowly after being shot by police. The Fox 12 investigative team has been covering this story for more than a year, and reporter Ezra Kaplan joins us now in studio. Ezra.
Yeah, that's right. You know, last year we brought you an investigation into the death of Derrick Clark Jr., who was shot and killed by police back in 2022. His surviving family filed a civil lawsuit against the responding SWAT members, accusing them of leaving Clark to die slowly while laughing, making jokes, and ignoring his suffering. Our investigation uncovered body camera footage from the night in question where you can hear the language used by the SWAT members. Take a listen.
He did.
Aren't you recording?
I don't care.
He's lying supine. Yeah, I mean, look at his legs. You can see it. Unless it's like a dead deer.
It's still warm.
This old boy's dead.
This old boy is no longer with us.
He's gonna have a dog bite.
In her ruling, the judge overseeing the case referenced those comments as she wrote, plaintiffs have plausibly alleged that the SWAT defendants had a meeting of the minds and shared an objective to use excessive force against Clark based at least in part on racial animus. Edward Moore is one of the attorneys representing Clark's family. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Case law tells us that even if you don't happen to use the N-word, if you're using wording that is likely to be considered derogatory based on a person's race, it supports the fact that race is a part of the consideration in how you've treated the person. People act on racial motives every day. Right, in one circumstance or another. But they don't typically record derogatory comments that suggest or evidence their racial bias or racial motivation in taking a certain action. So I think it's the fact of the body cameras and the language that's used that makes this unique.
The judge also ruled in favor of the defendants, writing that the county should not be held liable for the actions of the deputies. She also rejected claims by Clark's family that there is a culture of racism within the sheriff's department, though she did leave the door open for that claim to be re-examined later down the road. The two sides are now in discovery, and they don't expect to go to trial until later next year. Reporting in studio, Ezra Kaplan, Fox 12 Oregon.
All right, Ezra, thank you.